What's up, guys? If you've only seen one of my EDC bag videos, there's a good chance you probably haven't seen the other two. So today I'm bringing my latest 3 EDC loadouts together into one video. From the smallest micro bag, which is the Maxpedition micro pouch, to my dedicated cycling mini EDC repair kit. This is the Maxpedition Platy. And all the way up to my full loaded emergency EDC kit, which I like to call the in case stuff happens bag. 50 plus tools in it. Remember to like and subscribe and click on some of those Amazon links if you want to buy any of these tools. We'll talk about what fits in each bag, why I chose the gear that's inside, and which kit I'd grab depending on the situation. Whether you're into everyday carry or just love compact tools, there's something here for you. Let's unpack these. First up, we're talking mini micro EDC bag. This is the Maxpedition micro pouch. This bag is like 3 inches wide, 5 inches tall, 1.5 inches deep, maybe 2.5 inches deep here. Can hold a lot of stuff. The back is smooth, got a robust handle on the front. There's a little mesh pocket. And here, quick access to this little credit card power bank. This is the Apple version. It's got the built-in cords, so you don't have to carry any extra cords with you. I believe it's like 2500 milliamp. Super great to have an emergency. Will charge your phone like halfway to 3/4. Awesome. On the zipper pull, we got a glow fob, a trinium glow fob by Glow Rhino. These are amazing. They glow for like 12 years with this crazy tritium material inside of them. You don't have to light them up and charge them with a UV light or a regular light. Check out their website. I'll have a link below. If you see them in stock, definitely buy like a bunch of them. They sell out quick and not many other people carry these. Let's get into this bad boy. So on the inside, 2 elastic straps here. On this side, there's 3 smaller ones on this side. Let's start with the lights. This is the Workhorse HDO1 Pro. Amazing light. Has a green laser, spotlight, UV light. The side's got a cob light, kind of glowing lantern on the side. It's got a bunch of different crazy colors, party lights. It's a little big for the bag, but never have enough power and never have enough light. Back is my magnetic. Awesome light. Over here, I got another light. This fits on here great on this little tag there. The lanyard clip kind of clips into the tag perfectly. Love this light. This replaced the Rovivon A8 series. I had one of those, but unfortunately I have the old USB on it and I wanted something newer. This is the Tangy light, just like the Rovivon series, but like half the price. Same like 650 lumens. It's got side lights, which are really cool. 2 different color whites, a UV and a red, and they all flash too. It's great to have. You can clip it to your hat. Super lightweight, tiny, powerhouse little light, and affordable. Moving on to the knife. This is the Kershaw Mini Iridium. It's like 35 years old. You can see it's pretty worn out. It gets a lot of use. Just kidding. Love this little knife. It's amazing. Super lightweight, tiny, sharp. The only thing I didn't like about it was the handle scales were really smooth aluminum. So I tried to sand them down a little bit and make them a little rougher, but I think I went a little too far and it probably made it a little more slippery. What do you guys think? But great knife, great action, lightweight, perfect for this little bag. What knife would you guys carry in here? You can't have a micro EDC bag without the Knipex Mini Cobras. Yeah, everybody knows about these. If you don't know, then now you know. Definitely got to get one of these. Best little pliers ever. Can't go without this in the bag. We got a tiny little wear screwdriver handle. This is great. This is, I believe, is the 90 millimeter version. A little tricky. They make a lot of different size handles. This has got a great little locking end to it. This is cool. I found this small little tubing on Amazon. They sell it by like foot long lengths. It's, I believe, like 10 millimeter diameter. So I cut it to size and put a bunch of bits in here. It's a great way to hold the bits. Got a small little Rate in the Rain pen. Over here, I keep a small little magnetic extension that can go into the screwdriver handle. Add a little more length to the screwdriver. Now for the back pouches. It's got a little loophole here you can clip things to. Got a little pocket ferro rod. Great, comes in handy if you need a spark, start a fire. This is a little adapter, Apple Lightning to USB. Could use this on that battery pack to convert it over if you need USB. Back here, we got a little piece of about 50 feet of bank cord. This is Kevlar cordage, small. You'd be surprised how strong this little cord is. Probably just as strong as power cord and a lot smaller and could fit in this little bag. Got a couple zip ties. Always need zip ties. A little shrink wrap, hold them together. The back pocket over here, we got a little Perel hand sanitizing wipe, some lens cleaners for eyeglasses, super glue, just like zip ties. Gotta have some super glue. And in the back, emergency travel eyeglasses. My old eyes, I can't leave home without them. Back pocket over here, we got 10 bucks. Little toilet paper. You never know when nature calls. Gonna need it. Again, don't leave home without it. Some Band-Aids, and all in this little great waterproof Ziploc bag. So that's everything. You can see it's pretty thin when it's not packed out. So here's everything that fits in this small little EDC pouch by Maxpedition. Next up, we got the In Case Stuff Happens toolkit. This is the WinX Tactical. Let's unpack this. Again, I'll have a link below. It's about 10.5 inches wide, 7.5 inches tall, and about 4 inches thick with everything packed out in here. It's got a bunch of Velcro on the back, some MOLLE straps, some more MOLLE straps, kind of webbing here. It's got these 2 D-hooks. Didn't come with a shoulder strap, but you could mount a pretty cool shoulder strap to this. Let's get inside this bad boy. Oh yeah, let's go. All right. So this bag has got a pocket in the back on this side, a pocket in the back on this side with a zipper so you can lock everything in, nothing falls out. Got a bunch of elastic webbing, kind of 2 layers of it, which is pretty cool, so you can layer up and get a lot more items in here. Oh, first, let's start with this. This is a cool little aluminum container, waterproof seal, but it's got something secret in here that I'm going to wait to the end of the video to show you. What do you guys think that's in here? Comment below your thoughts. I'll give you a little hint. You couldn't find it during COVID, and you kind of really need it. What do you guys think? Wait to the end for this. Let's start with the top left side. Flashlights. We love talking flashlights. So I got a pretty healthy flashlight collection, but this is my choice for this bag. This is a Sofern IF23. There's like a pro model of this. There's now an IF24, but this is my favorite one. It's like 3,500 lumens. I love, it's got a gigantic emitter. This thing is so super bright. It's got the side glowing light, like kind of glowing cob light on the side. You can have both running at the same time, which is really cool. Magnetic bottom, stick it to your car in emergency, in a car hood, and work on the car. USB charging, of course. And also, it's got a removable 21700 battery. So you can bring extra batteries with you and this will last all night. Over here we got a Sharpie, or in this case a Milwaukee. Kind of writes on everything. These are great. Ah yes, Knipex screw extractor pliers. These are the 150, like 6-inch size. What's great about these is you can remove those stripped stubborn screws. See the little teeth and that little gap on the end? It fits right around a screw, and it can really bite onto that from those kind of notches and those teeth there. So if you have a stripped out screw, you can really get into there and remove it. Also got a really strong side grip there. These are great. You really can't go wrong with pretty much anything Knipex. Over here we got a little 1/4-inch swivel ratchet end. This is pretty old. This is a Cobalt from Lowe's here in the States. You can see I added a little plastic dip handle, which I can't believe it stayed on after all these years. A little more comfy on a cold day. Over here, we got a big lighter. This is like the little extension version. You can really get into the fire without burning yourself. Also, pro tip, if you're gonna have a lighter, make it be a bright color. Because if you drop a dark lighter in the dark, trust me, it's not a good thing. So, pro tip, bright color lighter. Ah yes, more Knipex. These are like the little mini water pump pliers. These are the 180s, 180 millimeter, like 6-inch too. Again, I'll have links, Amazon links for all this. These again, must have. The little minis are so great. You'd be amazed on what these can fit on. More Knipex, and have the Cobra version. Again, these are the 180s. They got the parallel jaw. And again, they open to like 1.25 inches. So great. You really build an EDC kit around these. Over here, flush cut pliers. Yeah, they're a little overkill, but it's nice to have some razor sharp pliers. These are like really budget friendly. I'll have a link below for these too. These are great. For the money, why not throw them in your bag? Over here we got a little PB Swiss bit holder, different miscellaneous bits. Up here we'll get these out of the way. So we got another cool little lighter here. This is kind of like a Zippo version. You fill it with fluid. I've had this thing forever, kind of like when they first came out. Don't think I can find a new link on this, but it's great to have redundancy in Firestarter. This bag has these cool little 4 holes in the corners that you can clip things to. Over here we got a little USB adapter to lightning. Can't forget a huge 4-inch safety pin. I love these. You'd be surprised how this comes in handy. Super sharp. You could poke holes in something, and if you really need to tie something together or hook clothing together, comes in handy. So now you can see all these elastic options. Pretty cool how it's like 2 layers. There's smaller ones in the front and the larger ones in the back. You can get so much stuff here. And then you can also see the zipper pocket in the back, which I got a ton of stuff in there. We'll take a look in a minute. If there's not much in the back, you could probably get more on the front. So it's kind of like a balance to this. Up here, we got a little socket set from Makita. Over here, we got a cool retractable razor knife. Can't remember the brand for this. I'll try to get a link below. So these are great. You could break off each one and always have a brand new edge. Next to it, we got extra blades for that. Again, they break off, so there's probably like 50 sharp edges you'll get if you use them all. Over here, we got the flip-flop socket set from Klein. So these you can mount in the 1/4-inch drive or the screwdriver handle. Choose different ones you want to run. You can take them all off. You can use them while they're on. These are great. I want to get a metric set. Got a little pen, a little mini Write in the Rain pen. Over here, you got a gigantic ferro rod. And at the large size like this, they're so comfortable to get a full strike on it and really get down close into your kindling on a fire. And you can't have an EDC bag without a killer blade. This is the Cold Steel American Lawman. Amazing grip. You can grip down here. You could choke up and get finer detail work. G10, a little thin. This only comes in a blacked out version, like a DLC coating. I believe it's S35VN. I took the coating off, buffed the back lock, back spacer, tried to put a little finish on it. As you guys are probably learning, I don't really like black knives. I love satin finishes, even like a hand satin finish. So I tried to do that with this one. What do you guys think? Pick for the knife in this bag? Think this is a good knife selection for this bag? Love to know your thoughts. What would you choose? Over here we got a bunch of extensions, 1/4 inch to a square, magnetic, like 6-inch Makita extension. Over here we got a pry bar. Not sure where I picked this up from. Wrapped some kind of soft rubberized tape on it. The edge is kind of a little sharp to work with, but these are great to have. I sharpen the edge a little bit on the ends. So it's almost kind of like a knife, but you really can get into tight little areas with it. And you can kind of shave a little bit. And hey, look, gotta have a bottle opener. Got the little Weir screwdriver handle. Got a locking head on it. Love Weir products. Again, links below. Let's get into this back pocket. What do we got here? Sawyer water filter. What's really great about this one is it has a standard bottle top. So any generic water bottle will fit on it. Fill that up with water, run it through. Your water is 99.9999% clean and you're good to go. Zip ties. Gotta have zip ties. They got like a little loop on the end so you could tie them to something and then run cord through it. 50 feet of cord. This is not paracord. This is like super heavy duty Kevlar. It's also, I believe, fireproof. It's super high heat rated. Also in here, we got a Nitecore headlamp. It's great to have redundancy in your lighting. If one light goes out, definitely nice to have a backup. This is the NU25UL. It's probably like 600 lumens. It's tiny. You could throw it in your pocket if you really need it. The headband is just a little elastic string. So you really don't need much more than that. You tighten it down. Again, it's great to have backup. Love Nitecore products. Zip ties, more zip ties. We got a small little socket set. And a cool little Write in the Rain notebook. These are great. This paper is totally waterproof. Great in an emergency if you need to leave a note on a car in the rain. It'll last in the elements. All right, that's it for this side. Let's get into this side. We got a spork. Can't go anywhere without a spork, and not any old spork, a titanium spork. This is from Snow Peak. We got little fire starting blocks. These are like saturated with kind of like an oil. You could break them in little pieces and they burn for like 10 minutes. Compressed cleaning towels. These are so cool. You just drop them in water and they expand like 10 by 14, like a paper towel. If you dry them out, they're great for fire starter too, or even bandages. Got some tape wrapped around credit card or business card. So some duct tape or Gorilla Tape. If you want something to stay, you got to duct tape it. If you want something to move, WD-40. Don't have a WD-40 in this bag though. Here's a little electrical tape and that cool rubberized tape. Good for like leaks on pipes if you really need them. It kind of bonds to itself. And here we got a couple Altoid tins. These are great too. Check out the Amazon link for these. It's so cool getting like a blacked out one and not having like Altoid's logo on it. We got a bunch of miscellaneous hardware. It's always great to have some nails or some deck screws. What else is in here? We got a bit adapter here. Different screws. These are cool. Like a toggle bolt for sheetrock. If you need something hung on the wall in sheetrock. These hold like 40 pounds. Pretty cool. Super glue. Gotta have super glue. Another Altoids box. Love these things. What do we got in here? We got a razor blade. These are little wire connectors. You don't need to crimp them. You just put them on a wire and it's got a little solder in the center, heat them up and the solder melts and it bonds those two wires together. Pretty waterproof, pretty strong. These are nice to have too for an emergency. We got a little fire starter here, nail clipper. I'm a big time cyclist and my whole family cycles. You're always looking for this, the Presto adapter. Great to have this with you. And while you're at it, a little adapter to put air in soccer balls, footballs. Cool little roller cam. You could put power cord through here and it goes through and this tightens down on itself. Pull on it, clip it to things. You really get a lot of power on the cordage with this. These are really cool. Gonna find a link for that. So that's everything. You can see this bag holds so much. But remember, we forgot one thing. Remember that cool container we talked about in the beginning of the video? Remember this? Did you guys make any comments? What do you think's in here? Let's check it out. Remember, it's something you couldn't find during COVID, during the lockdown. What do you think it is? Ah, toilet paper. There's like 50 feet of toilet paper in here. Great little container, waterproof. Did you guess that's what it was? So what do you guys think? And finally, we got the Maxpedition Platy. I loaded this out as a cycling EDC kit. So the Platy comes in a couple different sizes. It comes in a 3x5 and a 4x6. This is the 4x6 version. It's 4 inches wide and 6 inches tall. It's made with that same durable nylon material that Maxpedition uses and we all love. On this side, it's got 2 pockets here and a large pocket behind here. 3 elastic straps on the front, 2 small on each side and a larger one in the middle. On the back, it's got 2 deep pockets here and a zipper pouch that you can hold a lot of small items in, and we'll look at that in a second. It's got a nice robust handle. Put a carabine on here and clip it on your backpack. It comes with a lanyard on these 2 holes here, like a paracord string. So you could maybe wear it around your neck, but I cut it off. I don't think I'm going to use that. So again, this is a cycling specific bag. Trying to get the most minimal amount of tools to get you out of a bind if you're stuck in the backcountry in the woods or a roadside repair. Pretty much everything in this bag will get you back up and rolling again. Let's start with the most common, most used tool is your hex tools. So this is the Presto Cycle Pro T-handle tool set. I absolutely love this tool. So it's got a 1/4 inch bit size here and a magnetic 1/4 inch slot on the handle. The ratcheting is super smooth. It's like a 90 tooth ratchet. I keep a large 8mm hex on this, good for pedal size. And some other cool features about this ratchet. It comes with this extension. I keep like a 5mm on here. So what you could do with this, you could mount it in here normally, and you got your normal ratchet extension. Get great leverage on that. And if you see that little red dot, and the extension has a little machine part there. If you line up the machine part with the red dot, that allows it to go all the way through, and it creates a T-handle out of it. So now you keep 1 bit on the end here, and 1 here, and get good leverage on a T-handle. Pretty cool setup. It comes with a bunch of different bits, pretty much everything you need to fix your bike. There's a couple different sets. There's one cool set that it comes in like a nylon Velcro pouch, and everything sits in there really clean, and like a metal Altoids container version. Tossed the kit and just saved out a couple bits that I'll show you in a second that I put in this plastic tube. Awesome tool. Next up, we got the Knipex tiny small Cobra pliers. You can't have a small EDC bag without the mini Knipex pliers, can you? Everybody loves these. If you don't have one of these, you do yourself a favor and pick one of these up. Must have for your small little mini toolkits. Over here, we got the small little bit holder that I created. You might have seen one of these in my other bags. Check out the video on that. Again, I also have an Amazon link for this stuff. So I found this small little plastic tubing. It comes in like 1 foot lengths and also comes with a couple of rubber ends. So I cut this exactly to size that fits in this bag and holds just enough bits. So again, it's like a PVC. It's pretty strong, almost feels like glass, but it's not. So it's perfect fit for a couple bits. We got like a small 3mm, 2 Phillips heads, and a T25 for your brake discs. Pretty cool bit storage solution. Build one. So now you can see this a little better without the tools. The 2 pouches, the 1 large one. You can get a lot in here. And the elastic loops here. Really strong and robust. Let's check out the back. So on the back, I didn't want to carry a full-size knife because it's just a little too big and a little too overboard. So I love this little utility knife by Moss Oak. I've had this forever. I'll see if I can find a link to this. But these are cool. Strong lockout. And it's just a simple utility blade holder. Ultra thin, ultra lightweight. Weighs basically nothing. And if your blade gets dull, you could just swap it out or flip it over. Super easy to replace the blade. Little tab there, pull up on the tab. Blade comes right out. You can flip it over, slide it right back in, and you're good to go. And it's got a liner lock. Press on there. Simple utility blade. And in this pocket, we got a bunch of zip ties. Can always use zip ties. And over here, got a couple tire levers. I used to always forget these on rides. If you get a flat in a ride, you're pretty much screwed if you don't have tire levers. They are a must to get off these stubborn tires, especially road tires. Definitely have to have tire levers. Don't forget them. And there's the back view with no tools. 2 large pockets. Let's check out what I got in here. This opens up really well to access all your tools. I got a spoke wrench. I lucked out because this fits both my road bike and mountain bike. We got an oldie but goodie chain tool. This is rode with me through everything. You can see mud, sweat, rain, still does its job. A lot of people don't carry a chain tool because it's heavy, but if you've broken a chain in the middle of nowhere and had to scoot your bike home, be that guy with the chain tool and save the day for you or for your bros on your ride. We got a huge CO2, big old 25 grammer. If I can carry 2 more, I would. Sometimes you don't seat the tire right and it blows out and you've got no more air left, so I'd recommend a couple of these if you can. Over here we got the air inflator valve. Simply screw it on, attach it to your valve, and fill her up. What else do we got in here? Got a bunch of patches for tires, for tubes. We got a Presto adapter. Don't leave home without these. Pro tip, leave these on your tire. Screw them on backwards, and you always have it. And what else do we have? A spare master link. This is for SRAM. That's it. So that's everything that fits into this kit. Pretty impressed on how much you can get in this small bag. So these are my 3 latest EDC kits. The micro kit, which is the Maxpedition micro bag. The dedicated cycling repair kit, the Maxpedition Platy, and the huge emergency kit from Winnex Tactical. Remember to like and subscribe and click on some of those Amazon links if you want to buy any of these tools. And here's a couple cool other videos to check out. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.